New data showing a dramatic rise in COVID-19 related scams that's resulted in hundreds of thousands of Americans losing millions of dollars. Alicia Nieves shows us the kinds of COVID-19 scams that are out there and how to avoid falling victim to one.
Millions of Americans are either at home trying to figure out how to pay their mounting bills or out looking for work while worried about exposure to a deadly virus. The troubling state of society is proving beneficial to one particular group: scammers.
It makes sense that Americans are feeling that kind of economic and financial pressure. It's just really terrible that scammers are taking advantage of that.
Lucy Baker is with the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, a watchdog organization based in Washington, D.C., that has been tracking COVID-19 related scams since May. In May, it found around 50,000 COVID-19 scams have been reported in the FTC's database. Last month, that number jumped to over 200,000.
Companies that are pretending to sell cures or prevention, even PPE, flyers in the mail that say coronavirus relief. And when you go to the business, it's actually a used car dealership.
The average victim lost around $300, but that number doubles for victims 80 years and older. So organizations like PIRG, the Department of Justice, even AARP have put out top tips to avoid falling for a COVID-19 scam.
My biggest tip is really to do your homework. If you receive any kind of communication that seems off, smells fishy, is too good to be true, like it probably is. My second tip would be, again, to be vigilant. The more you're aware that something like this could happen to you, the more likely you are to be able to stop it.
Lastly, it is highly recommended that if you fall victim to one of these COVID-19 related scams, report it, regardless of how much money was lost or how embarrassed you may feel. It's what authorities need to actually find and stop these scammers. In New York City, I'm Alicia Nieves reporting.